last game with C9, like, you are this Jarvan here, you want to EQ combo into a fight, instantly you get ulted by the Janet, you're out of it, and you're actually not adding a lot of value there.
And I think the Twitch is a nice pick here. It's not a big one for Bang. Prey certainly a famous Twitch player, but Bang in and out in terms of his champion pool. I like it because you see Rek'Sai and you're like, well, backline threat is not there in the first 3 picks. You're feeling very safe to lock in Twitch. Pass-through damage will be a thing, whatever is locked in for the next 2 picks for EDG. So Twitch has been situational so far at Worlds, but I think it's going to keep rising in priority.
And as expected by what you've seen so far in the first part of the picking, the banning in the second part will reply in kind as the top laners are being banned out by SKT, Renekton and Trundle taken off the board, while EDG removes LeBlanc.
Smells like Cho'Gath suddenly coming in for Huni, and then they can last pick mid for Faker against Scout to make sure they have basically lanes or solo lanes that can handle themselves. They don't actually necessarily need a lot of help in case you want to play around this bottom side where your Twitch is already sitting. So with the Trundle ban, which is one of those Cho'Gath counters, we can see, but sadly I've not seen actually so far at this tournament, but obviously Huni loves to play this champion in top lane.
And there's different weeds that people will have. Other teams that play around their top lane that don't have Faker in the mid lane might lock in mid here to potentially flex the Jarvan, but SKT does not play top lane Jarvan with any regularity, so they're happy to go Cho'Gath, one of the dominant picks we've had so far at Worlds, and now Scout has to blind pick for mid lane.
And we also need some magic damage from EDG, so Lucian should not be an option for Scout, even though he loves to take that champion. Corki is available for him to pick. Syndra is also there. LeBlanc is banned away, so he can't go back to that one, and he's actually going to Lucian. Okay, fair enough, you swap it to Rumble. I'm just going to say very quickly, I do not like this. You're going to get so damn outscaled, it's going to hurt EDG, and they showed yesterday they could not close the game in time, and now they're opting into a snowball comp.
When your #1 tank is a Rek'Sai, your comp might have some difficulties in the current state of the game, but that is what EDG has opted into.
What do they want to play against the Lucian? They've banned away LeBlanc and Cassio, we see it often. Will it just be a farm lane, and a farm lane that can go? Certainly Araya. If you checked in at MSI, you'll remember that Faker had struggles in this match. He's played it subsequently, he's been just fine. They're going for Orianna, they're going for scaling, and I see you rub your hands with the Deficio, because there's a certain time reader, around 25 to 30 minutes, where you only look at SK Telecom.
And I'm looking straight at Clearlove on this Rek'Sai. Now Rek'Sai, good early clear, can gank in the early game. Clearlove is a player who's not been performing at Worlds. This is the game for him to prove every single hater wrong, because he needs to be so active in the early game, shutting down multiple lanes on the side of SKT in order for EDG to get a big enough lead.
I mean, it probably has to go Warrior, even though there is no front line. He does not have Rise instant stay. He does not have the Twisted Advance. There is damage in the lanes, but not reliable like you should in the matchup against Ori.
And again, we're also looking at Clearlove. He needs to be active early on. He needs to be successful. He wants the first gank.
Let's see if they can find it. Flashing to the knockup. One to Faker. He's going to be taken low. Scout still looking to find the damage. One more auto attack might be able to do it. First blood for EDG!
And what a start! Scout in the mid lane with Clearlove getting a kill on to Faker. This is exactly what EDG needed in order to snowball this game.
And the crowd are going wild. They knew what to expect, but we know that Faker will always step forward. He will not be denied. That time, it was to his demise.
Everything was shaking in here just for a moment as soon as they got that kill. Let's see the replay. It's a nice gank from Clearlove, and then after the flash from Faker, he just follows, and then we just see Clearlove step out of tower aggro. Scout knowing he can take one more tower shot.
Cannon Minion almost did him dirty there, but he was able to live through all of it. Very nice confidence play. Jia able to do it against SKT.
Sort of the aggro that we've seen earlier. Ardent Sensors both up and running now for these supports. As mid lane, they call down the equalizer onto Faker. The burst is there. Who cares about the shockwave? Another kill onto SKT's mid laner. Scout going to be taken low, but not down just yet. The culling comes out. Peanut is forced back as Huni has to run away as well. Into the back line goes Clearlove. Peanut is down. Huni now barely going to be kept alive. Feathers fly. Scout goes up to three.
They're getting so far ahead now around this mid lane. Faker went down early. Huni was not in range to feast the Lucian. And then suddenly, the rest of EDG just tower dive.
They're not going to stop either. They're going to keep pushing. Twitch stayed in the top lane. Everyone from EDG were going to commit to the turret dive. Faker did not have flash. The Feast was not even able to get a trade kill for Huni. And the mid lane is in complete shatters for SKT.
This is not what people were expecting from this game. You never head into an SKT game expecting Faker to be the one who is constantly collapsed and just taken down. We commented on how Cloud9 tried this and failed. EDG is doing it with spectacular results, but now they've got to be worried about their own top laner as the reinforcements arrive. Faker keeping himself alive with that shockwave. Mouth's going to be taken very low, but Huni is rooted up, locked down, and pushes a one-way ticket back to the spawn platform.
Huni, you got of course the ulti from Bang. Scout is getting caught out.
Scout in some trouble here, might have a difficult time getting himself away, has to try to escape the Cataclysm, some fancy feet to get out of that one. Make sure he dashes over the wall. Now Peanut, the one in trouble, can't quite flash over. Nearly getting himself killed. Equalizer comes down and takes him out. Mouse grabbing the kill.
And they're just trying to make engage where they don't have the damage. It's not a warrior, Jar, but it's much squishier, and there could be more.
Mouth's not afraid. They try to go back in. Clear Love looking to grab the ulti, but a dive boy who's got the damage. Faker drops again, and Clear Love takes him down.
They keep finding team fights and they keep taking out SKT. It's 8-0 in kills.
But it's even more than that, Deficia. They're being gifted team fights. They're being seen. SKT think they've got the chance, thinks they've got the moment to slow down the game. That moment is still not there for SKT.
Yeah, that was the most classic Scout face check we see so often, where he suddenly gets surprised, but because he's so far ahead, he was actually able to just tank it up.
And now the Baron is being started with the Ardent Sensor on the Janna, with the full team attack speed. That's the split. They've got 5 men strong. They've dropped down the equalizer. They drop Faker's health. They're about to take him down as soon as that Zonian fades away. Boy grabs the kill. Mako taken incredibly low. The poison's still ticking, but it's not going to do enough. And inhibitor number 1 falls 24 minutes in.
And these two comfort picks coming in from EDG in the last rotation have been so valuable for them with Lucian, with the Rumble. They said we need Scout on the Lucian mid, so we need AP top. Mouse is fantastic on the champion itself, and it actually allows them to run this snowball comp here. Also, dudes, they're getting a 3rd Mountain Drake. They already got the first Baron. That was huge for them to actually get a bigger goal lead. They're saving the Drake for now. They got 2 already. Bang is hiding. He's coming.
Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through.
Oh my God.
Faker Shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it! They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations. Rumble could not get the perfect equalizer because in half a second, everyone's health bar exploded.
One mistake, and a team like SKT will punish you and they will take it all.
I have talked to multiple casters and analysts so far during Worlds leading up to Worlds, talking about SKT as a team, and when you watch SKT and they're down 10,000 gold, you can never count them out.
Now consider EDG have no vision on the red side. Where is Twitch is what they should be asking. When they see Ori, they can probably guess, but this Wombo's out of this world.
It all starts with that engage from Wolf on the Rakan. A pick he picked up fairly late in the summer split, but had some very impactful performances on in the playoffs. Using it here to start the fight, set up the shockwave from Faker, and of course, easy damage for Bang as well. And that's now a Baron to SKT.
From 11,000 gold.
Fantastic for them. They're hiding in this little brush here.
Seeing if they can find the pick on the Huni who pops the Righteous Glory, but there's no way out of that. Bang shows his face, but not really in a good
Equalizer!
Equalizer comes down. Both redemptions going to be overlaid like a Venn diagram. Not a lot coming out from either one of those. Peanut now going to be the target. SKT may be in a tough spot. Scout looking for more. Has to be very respectful of what Faker can do. I like complete change in attitude from Scout being on the front line, constantly flexing those muscles, shooting whenever he has a chance, to now having to play back behind that
their comp can't deal with the 4-1. Cho'Gath and Rumble. Cho'Gath laughs in the face of Rumble. At this point in the game, he's going to take a free outer charge. The biggest factor, Philip wants to make a play on the floor.
Clear Love goes in, looks to find the flash into the knockup, but now it's going to be Scout who's in some danger. There comes your finish down. A big down. There was one, 2. They get the support as well. They've got the double kill for iBoy. Huni's on the run. EDG looking to finish him off. The Righteous Glory pops. Huni's going to get himself away, but the Joe is slow, and Scout's looking to run him down.
He's still chasing. Huni's just trying to buy time here. He wants people to respawn. Huni's going to die very soon.
Huni will go down. The flash from Mako to
bringing the minions.
EDG marching up the mid lane. They've got 25 seconds on Bang and Peanut.
They just need to...
Wondering, because we've all had PTSD about SKT coming back.
This team is so good at playing from behind, and you mentioned just a few moments ago to Fischio about the status of the Mountain Drakes and how those are not the most useful, but they will provide Elder Dragon stacks. Scout gonna be caught out. They get both the AD carry. Scout jumping himself away, but Wolf is down! EDG's found one. Clearlove gonna be going into ulti mode to keep himself safe,
bang!
but bang goes bang, bang, bang! Rat-a-tat-tat finds himself two. Now they're looking to finish off the red.
Going.
Scout drops. iBoy stands alone.
Man, iBoy, if he had more of a front line, you can see the blinking health members. Bang chose his moment, popped out, and the squishy members of EDG were taken down. So often, it is Scout starting fights. This time, once again, face-checking. But I know I was guilty of seeing the start and thinking, maybe this one, they would win.
We all saw it right there, equalizing the choke point, Wolf dying early, but that's where the problem with all these squishy members comes in for EDG, because Bang's ulti will always go through almost all of them and deal so much damage.
Now, yesterday we saw it twice. Scout is caught on Lucian, game ends. He's caught here, he gets equalized, but remember, he gets Shockwave, but doesn't matter. Equalizer comes in, but Bang is not there yet. He's not using his ult yet. He pops his ult and silence into 3 shots, and goodbye. 80% HP for 3 members.
Very well done by the SKT AD carry. And now with Scout only just respawning, SKT goes to the Baron pit. They look to claim the objective. EDG has no way to contest. This is a double super buff SKT team.
And once again, you have one of these games where you just feel like EDG should be able to win because they were so far ahead.
G's lead, excuse me, SKT's revenge as they break down inhibitor turret number 2.
SKT are feeling so confident moving forward, hitting the turret, knowing Clearlove can't get onto them very easily. iBoy's had some good moves where he actually caught out Bang with his own blade call up, and he needs to play very aggressive in the fight and exposing himself to a shockwave or maybe to Bang's damage with that ulti from the Twitch.
Scout getting himself away from Faker. Culling comes down. Equalizer also going to be used. Redemption now to continue the fight, but it's Clearlove who drops first. SKT continue the charge. Clearlove taken down means there is no front line for EDG. SKT continues the push. The Featherstorm comes out but won't be finding anything. And SKT will look to end the game here. Scout barely getting himself away. Now gonna be jumping around, now gonna be brought down. Faker grabs the kill in the mouth. Bang with the killing spree on the Scout.
Watch iBoy.
And no matter how bad things looked, SKT still looks to finish here. iBoy alive. You've got to be mindful of the Xayah. Mako there to give him the Ardent Sensor, look to keep him alive. iBoy knocked up, now gonna be juggled, now taken down. SKT, legends for a reason, find their win.
SKT are the best team to ever play League of Legends, and that man has been there for all of it. I couldn't see a way back. The stats couldn't see a way back, but one team fight initiated by Wolf, just like his famous Zyra flash in at MSI. He went in on Rakan, the Bang was able to clean it up, and from there, you see the resigned looks on EDG's faces. They've had one stolen from them.
I just still want to give so much credit to EDG and how they played that early game, aiming for that Lucian in the mid lane with Clearlove on his Rek'Sai, camping Faker, shutting him down. Scout was